If you guys want to learn how to fade your hair like this, then just keep watching. So the first step is we're going to put this silicone strap. It's a head strap. We're going to put it right on my head. And that's basically to get the first line nice and level. The very first line is so important. Okay, so how I do it is I have a mirror on a tripod like this. And then this is an iPad holder in the back. I'm going to be mainly looking through this small mirror, and then in turn it's going to be looking straight through the big mirror. So through the small mirror, cutting my hair, looking at the big mirror. So I'm going to be using the Fade King clippers. It does have a lever right here. So I want to show you guys, this is open when this is all the way up, and when it's all the way down, that's closed. I'm going to be mainly in the open position. I'm going to let you guys know what guard I'm using. We're going to start off number 0. This is closed. If I open it, this is 0.5 or a half, okay? So we're gonna go just like this, 0, and then I'm gonna cut my hair. Okay, if you guys could see, I have that silicone strap on. It's pretty tight, so it's not going nowhere, it's not moving. So I just cut my hair right up to that marker. Okay, so for the front part, I do like looking directly into the big mirror. Everything else is through the small mirror. Okay, so now I am doing my left side. And like I said, when I'm doing the number 0, I like looking in the big mirror. Everything else is going to be small mirror. Okay, so this is probably something I do different. Now I'm on the back left side. And what I do differently is I use my left hand on my left side. I am right-handed, but it's a lot easier to use left hand because you don't have any blockage. If I wanted to use my right hand, I'd have to, move around like this, and I just feel it's a little bit awkward. If you do it better that way, then go ahead. If not, try using your left hand. Okay, so now that I went number 0 around my whole head, we're gonna take this silicone strap off, and you guys could see, it looks kind of silly, but you guys could see that first line is super important. Make it as parallel as you can to the floor. Okay, so now I am gonna open the clippers all the way up. So now this is considered a half size or a 0.5. And how I like doing it is I'm gonna go ahead, and this is more of a high fade. I've done like a medium fade, but for this high fade, I wanna go up probably like half an inch with this half right here. And then I wanna start in the back, and then I'm gonna have one solid consistent line all the way to the front right side. And then I'm gonna go on my left side, start in the back, and then all the way to the front. That way it's one line instead of looking at the big mirror until here and then coming back on the small mirror and then, where did I leave off at? So no, we're gonna go ahead and start all the way in the back and work our way to the front. Okay, so that's how it's looking with the half. I'm gonna do the same thing with my left hand. I don't want this video going so long, but same thing with the left side. Okay, so here's what we look like after that 0.5. So now we're still in the open mode, and I'm gonna use a 0.5. So basically I'm putting a 0.5 on a 0.5, so this is actually a size 1. So same thing, guys, I'm gonna start in the back of my right side, and we're gonna do another about half inch. You're gonna see that this is gonna start fading in real nicely. Okay, as you guys could see, it's starting to fade up a little bit. And I'm gonna show you guys how to get rid of that bottom line all the way to the end. Okay, now I'm gonna go with my left side. Here's what it's looking like with the half guard open. We're gonna leave the clippers in the open position, and then we're gonna put the one guard on top. So this is basically a half with a 1, 1.5. Okay, same thing, guys. We're gonna start in the back and then work our way to the right front side. I think the fade's already starting to show, and don't be afraid to throw the comb on there to get all your hair nice down and straight, and hit it up again if you need to. Okay, now it's my left turn side. So here's how it looks with the one guard open. So we're going to be leaving this in the open position, which is a half. We have the 1.5 that we're adding on. So 1.5 plus half is 2. We're going to start in the back, work our way to the front. Okay, I'm pretty happy on how the fade's turning out on this right side. Also, same thing with the left. Let me continue hitting it up with the 1.5 open on the left side. So here's what it looks like with the open 1.5. And like I said, you guys, don't be scared of that line all the way at the bottom. I'm going to show you guys how to get that out. Now we're going to go with an open with the number 2 guard. We're going to start in the back and work our way to the right front side. Okay, now it's time to get the left. So here's what it looks like after the open number 2. We're going to leave it open with the number 3 guard. Same thing, you guys. We're starting in the back. Okay, got the left side going on now. Okay, so this is after the number 3 open. So now it's time to take out the line, and what we're going to do is we're going to finally put it back in that closed mode. So this is 0. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to get this line out, and what I do is I just use that edge, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be chopping away at this line right here, because if I keep digging in, that line has to go. That line's there because you cut your hair like this. So once you do that edge, you're going to get rid of it. Another technique is I hold my skin so it's tight. I'll let you get in there a little bit more. Okay, you guys could see that it's already starting to fade, where you could see my left-hand side that I haven't touched, you could see the line. So now you can see it is getting in there and it's starting to fade. So next thing I want to do on my clippers, I'm going to go up a click where it's just going up just a little bit. Just like so. Now I'm going to start digging in with that edge again. Okay, so now I'm going to go up just a little bit more than I was originally. And we're going to get that fade going from the 0 to that half, basically. Okay, again, if you look at my left side, you can see the hard line, and then on my right side, it's starting to fade in more. So now we're just going to move up just a little bit more, which is 2 clicks on my blades right here. And then now we're going to go just a little bit higher than where we were at. Okay, I say that's looking pretty good. You guys, again, you can see the left side, hard line, right side starting to fade. I got one more thing to make that fade in just a little bit better. Okay, so here I have my secret weapon. We're gonna go all the way down in the close position, and we're gonna take that 0.5, that half guard, We're gonna throw it on there, and then we're gonna go up just a touch, just like that, right? We're not even at the one level click yet. Okay, so now we could go straight up with it, and we are gonna make that fade look nice and clean. Okay guys, that was the secret weapon right there. I think that is faded pretty good, right? So we could go back to the left side that I haven't started yet. Look at that line. This is how you guys need to be looking right here. Nice and faded. You can't see any transition. Like you don't know where it started, where it ended at. It's just nice and faded, and you gotta just use those edges. So now I'm gonna fade the left-hand side now. So just got finished with the left side. You guys seen everything on camera on the right side. On the left side, like I said, I still use my left hand, even getting that edge and corner. I think it looks pretty good, pretty nice and faded. You guys be the judge in the comment box below. Okay, so the secret sauce tip to cutting the top is you have to wet your hair. The wetter it is, the better, I say. You're gonna need to have a little comb, and then you're gonna have to have some shears, and these are for cutting hair. Okay, so how I do it is I start in the very, very front, and what I do is I just keep combing it till I get a good amount, just like so. I'm gonna put the comb down, and then I have my shears here, and then we're just gonna do some cut. Nice little strokes just like that. And then we want to start cutting where we left off at. But when we cut on the top, we went parallel to the ground. Now that we're off to the side, we have to cut diagonal. Okay, so I'm gonna start that diagonal cut, okay, up till I get to the top to where it's more parallel. So I kind of cut rounded like so. And then all I do is I go back just a little bit more, and I just continue the same process. So I'm gonna cut this right here, then I'm gonna come over to the side, same thing, cut diagonally until I go all the way to the back. And then same right here. I feel like I only have a little bit of hair here, but normally I have a little more where I just want to grab it and just cut it a little bit just so it's just so the fade looks nicer, so it's nice and flat, just like that.